Okay, y'all. Kenneth Petty definitely moved out of Nicki Minaj's house, okay? And he has definitely moved back to New York, okay? I went and looked up the paperwork. It's legit, y'all. Are they separated? Are they over? I don't know. I'm hearing rumors, and we're about to talk about it, that there's a sad baby. I don't know, but we about to, y'all, we're going to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So, boy, oh boy, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So, people were saying that it was fake news and this and that and this. One thing that's definitely not fake is he has moved out of the house. He is coming up under a registry. And I went to, the Mingle Tingle offender details page in New York. It's popping right up. So that's not fake. The paperwork is definitely, the offender ID number is 7370. Yes, this is real paperwork. Are they broken up? That we don't know. Okay? But I keep saying this. Nicki could have a plan right now, her and him. Because anywhere that they move, he has to register. And maybe Nicki don't want everybody knowing where she stay at. So maybe that he has to just chalk it up and live somewhere else. And just come visit her and the baby or something. You know what I'm saying? If you are beefing with somebody in the industry that's known for people disappearing and all of this other stuff, allegedly, because I don't know these people, but this is what the streets say. That this is a cleanup man. He handles P. Diddy stuff. P. Diddy said that. This is who she's beefing with. They keep calling the people on them and what they call it, doxing them and all of that stuff. If I had money to put something in somebody else's name and go stay there, I would do it. So nobody will know where I stay. Maybe this is the safest thing for his family right now. We don't know. Because everybody's wondering right now what happened. Why did they break up? But like I said, a lot of people is reporting now that he had a side baby on her. But it don't make no sense. Why would you cheat on your wife? You got one child and you got one on the way. Allegedly, she's pregnant. And if that's the case, then he done got two people pregnant at the same time. Allegedly, this is what's the story that's being put out there. That he has another sad baby. I don't know about all of that. Only thing we know is he has moved out that house. But we don't know if she's not planning on moving out that house too. What if she's finna sell that house and move somewhere else so that people won't know where she stay at so that she can have a peace of mind? I keep saying this over and over again that I'm just saying, y'all, that mayor do not like her because he is friends with Jay-Z. Would you all stay in a state where Jay-Z pretty much running? I'm just asking y'all, with his connections, would you stay there? And just because she's hanging out with the president and this and that and this, she ain't got his entourage. She don't got his security coming to her house to make sure she's good. So she's still not good at that house, even though she is, rolling with the presidents now. Maybe this is what she has to do for the safety of her family. Y'all. And people just jump into conclusions. I don't know. But I haven't seen anything yet of proof that he got a sad chick and a sad baby coming. Only thing that I have ran into that was proof. And like I said, you can go to the official website of New York State. And you can pull it up, Division of Criminal Justice Services. You can pull this paperwork up. He has definitely moved out. And he was, I'm just, he wasn't, to me, from the start, good for her with this following him. Because this means that everywhere they move, people know where they stay. And then you're looked down upon because he's on the registry list in the first place. You know what I'm saying, y'all? This is what I be telling a lot of my subscribers. To pull up registry list in your neighborhood and see if you living next door to somebody that done some stuff. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You pull that registry list up because, you know, your kids be on the front playing, your kids be in the back playing. You never know. And some of these people are desperate enough to even jump over the fence in the backyard if they see something they want. So I always encourage my subscribers to, if you have little ones, to make sure you check those registry lists to, you know, see if there are people that's on your block or the next block or the what and the what and the what. You know, it's still good to always watch your kids when they outside or stuff, because I don't see you letting little ones go out by themselves in the first place. But, you know, some people, let me run in the house for a minute, and they outside playing with some other kids, and they feel like they're safe to do so. But you still need to know. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You still need to know. I don't feel it's safe to do it. But others, you know, some people will do that. People don't be watching their kids like they should. I'm going to just put that out there. But the ones that do, they check registry lists and stuff like that. Just see if, you know, somebody that moved on their block or whatever, so they can pay closer attention. Because some of these people are, you know, him and her was close to age, Kenneth Petty and this girl, that this little situation happened. But some of these people that's on that list, they're going after way, you know, younger. So you have to pay attention to this stuff. Yeah, you really, really do. Some of these people will be looking through your windows. I've seen some horror stories about people living on the block with people like this, and they staring through their windows at the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, this crazy. So you have to be careful about this type of stuff. So I'm like, let me go check this out for myself, because people were saying that this information was coming from overseas and all of this stuff. This right here is not coming from overseas. This is coming from New York City, y'all. He has moved out, but you don't understand that this could be a part of their plan to get his family in a safe position where people can't keep picking up the phone, calling, doxing them. You don't know what she's going through. You really don't know what Nicki Minaj is going through. When you look at Ramir, what he done went through. And it's supposed to be allegedly Jay-Z's blood. Look what he's going through. Somebody went to his job, put a weapon in his car. This is what they did to him, try to get him locked up. Then his car got piled up. Then somebody delivered a letter to his house just recently. And they delivered this letter to his house during the time that allegedly Jay-Z was supposed to be coming there to perform for some kind of little event. So this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. If he do this to somebody that's supposed to be his own child, what you think he'll do for Nicki? When she's telling all that dirt and, you know, and standing up against them when nobody else in the industry ain't got the, you know, courage to do it outside of Jaguar. And 50. So think about it for a second, y'all. All the other stuff could not be true. But then again, it could be true. I don't put nothing past nobody, but I don't see somebody messing up to go live in a little tiny house when they living in a $10 million mansion or $20 million mansion. I don't see them doing that. Like, that don't make no sense. But a lot of people mess up. A lot of people do the stupidest stuff. And for 15 minutes of a little mingle tingle session, they'll lose everything that they have going on. They will. Some people lose everything they got going on just for a relationship that ain't going nowhere. That's pitiful. They'll lose everything and everybody around them that, you know, care for them. So I've seen it. And word on the street is he was cheating on her when she was going on tour. Now, that was something that people was talking about. So I don't know. You know, everybody's telling me, oh, these stories is coming from... I don't know, y'all. This is literally coming from the website. He has moved out. But that don't mean that they're broken up. He probably going to say, this is my primary address, but he's going to go visit his child when he go to see, you know, his son, his kids. And he's going to use that address to just stay there and whatever. And if that means their safety and people not knowing where they stay and them not getting doxxed no more and all of this other stuff, y'all let me know in the comment section, would you all do something like that? Because it looks like there is a plan in motion right now. This is how I'm feeling. Like there is a serious plan in motion, and they trying to move around. Now, if her house come up for sale, that's probably it, y'all. That's probably it. She's tired of being in that state with them, crooked mayor and everybody else that they got, under their belt, that they can get away with doing all kind of stuff, lying on her, calling the police on her. I would have been gone. And day 1, 2, 3, and 4, y'all remember I said this a while back. I was like, if I was her, I would move from there. I wouldn't be there. That mayor is tripping. That mayor is close to Jay-Z. Now, ain't nowhere in the world I would stay there. When you put in complaints and telling them that somebody is playing and calling, and they not taking that into consideration, and people still keep calling, and you still letting them, the SWAT team and the SWAT, whatever you call them, run up in people's houses and all of this stuff, and you know doggone well that people is playing on the phone. And they ain't doing nothing about it. That's why I was like, go to a state where he don't have no control at, where he is not friends with the mayor or, any politicians or the police station and this and that and that and this. Ain't no way in the world I would have stayed there. And then she got to worry about her kids too. Oh, y'all. I'm looking at this, in a different light because I'm not seeing it. People are saying and mentioning about a sad baby. Oh, he didn't want to have a sad baby on her. But that could be the story that's coming from overseas that everybody's talking about. That could be the lie that's added on to it. Because, people going to run with stuff and they don't know what's going on. They'll run with it. That's why I try to look at stuff from different angles. And people are like, oh, you switching up. I'm not switching up. I just like to see which angle makes sense. And nobody that I've seen put up any proof yet that he got a side baby or a woman, any pictures. I ain't seen it yet. If I run across it, I'll let y'all know. But I have not seen it yet. And I find it, the timing is weird, like I said before. And then this is a legit story coming out of, the Mingle Tingle offenders list that he did move. So they're going to jump on a chance to, make it more than what it is. And it could be she's just trying to get away and go somewhere where she can live in peace without, people calling whatever. She could be sitting back getting a little drink on and a little tree on and stuff, and then all of a sudden all these police all around your house. So I understand, her making different moves. And the main move that she has to do is him. He can't follow her everywhere she goes because everywhere she goes and he goes, they have to report. So if they separate, you know what I'm saying, y'all? She ain't got to report where she's at. She don't even have to put the house in her name. She put it in her family member name or somebody she trusts. And go live peacefully somewhere without being bothered with people she don't want to be bothered with. So think about that for a second. And y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole situation. Do you think Nikki has something up her sleeve right now? Because that's what it seems like to me. She has something up her sleeve. This paperwork is definitely legit, y'all. Now, as far as the side baby and all that, that might be a part of the fake news. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.